Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Social Studies class with Ms. Shazia Safdar. Dear children, today we will study lesson number 15, our past, and the topic is the great empires. By studying today's lesson, students will be able to identify the ancient empires in the subcontinent. They will also be aware of Alexander the Great, Ashoka, Chandragupta, and Kanishka in the history of the subcontinent. The great empires. After the Aryans, many other people came to rule this region. First of them were the Persians. In the 5th century BCE, the Persians came and created a huge empire, including the land which is now Pakistan. They made Taxila the capital of their empire. They introduced many ideas and also learned new ways from the Aryans. The Greeks. After many years, the Greeks under Alexander came into the subcontinent through the Khyber Pass. They defeated the Persians. The Greeks were art-loving people and influenced the art and sculpture in Gandhara and Taxila. Most of the people of this region were Buddhists. The Mauryans. The Mauryans came from the east. The most famous Mauryan ruler was Ashoka, who extended the Mauryan Empire through wars and conquests. Ashoka fought the Battle of Kalinga, in which more than 150,000 people were killed. This destruction shocked Ashoka. He became a Buddhist and gave up violence. He introduced many reforms from his people to give them a secure and comfortable life. He made good rules and inscribed them on pillars and rock faces throughout his vast kingdom. The Khashans. The Khashans came from the Central Asia. Their most famous ruler was Kanishka. Here you can see the pictures of the coins and the terracotta used during the Khashans Empire. The Guptas. The next dynasty was the Guptas. They had a large empire and a strong ruler like Chandragupta. The Parthians and the Huns. The Parthians and the Huns came into the subcontinent from the northwest. The Huns were a savage Central Asian tribe who caused a lot of destruction wherever they went. And now, children, let's see the summary of the lesson. In the 5th century BCE, the Persians came and created a huge empire, including the land which is now Pakistan. After many years, the Greeks under Alexander came into the subcontinent through the Khyber Pass. They defeated the Persians. The Mauryans came from the east. The most famous Mauryan ruler was Ashoka. The Khashans came from the Central Asia. Their most famous ruler was Kanishka. The next dynasty was the Guptas. They had a large empire and a strong ruler like Chandragupta. The Parthians and the Huns came into the subcontinent from the northwest. Dear children, let's start now questions and answers. Question number 3. How do we know that the Indus Valley civilization was advanced for its time? Answer. The Indus Valley civilization was more advanced in time because the people here used wheels, made pots, and other vessels. They made things out of metals such as copper. They also made cloth, which they traded with Mesopotamia. Question number 4. Who were the Aryans? How did they affect the subcontinent? The Aryans were a large tribe from the Central Asia. They settled in the subcontinent in 1500 BCE. They introduced the Sanskrit language, a new culture to the region. They also brought the new religion, Hinduism. Thank you children for watching. Take care. Allah Hafiz.